A family from El Dorado County has now identified the two brothers who were attacked by a mountain lion over the weekend. They are 21-year-old Talon Brooks and 18-year-old Wyatt Brooks. They were identified by their family as the two people attacked by a mountain lion over the weekend. Talon died. Wyatt is recovering after undergoing several surgeries. And the fatal attack was the first time a person in California was killed by a mountain lion in 20 years. And joining us now from Felidae Conservation Fund, it's in Mill Valley, is Alice Granados. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks.
So what does your organization study when it comes to these mountain lions?
Yeah, so we collect data on their behavior, their movement, and their health across the Bay Area and also beyond to put information that we can use to kind of secure their long-term persistence in the area.
So when we say that this is the first time in California someone has been killed by a mountain lion, what do you think of when you hear a statistic like that?
Yeah, like it's super rare. That's something we already knew. Obviously, it's super tragic for the victims, but yeah, it's super rare for this type of thing to happen. So we just try and get the information out there to the public so they have the information to try and reduce this thing from happening again.
So what would cause a mountain lion to do something like this?
Yeah, we don't really know the details about what happened, like why this happened. It hasn't been released yet. So we do know that it was a young male. So we can just speculate that maybe when the victims were looking for shed antlers, maybe they came across this young male that was startled. And also just to emphasize that young males, they're still learning how to hunt, how to be a puma. They don't really know sometimes to avoid people. And so if they were startled, they might react in a way that maybe like an older, more experienced mountain lion might not. So yeah, we can only speculate on what happened, but yeah, this is super rare occurrence.
So what are some precautions that people can do when they're out? You know, everyone, so many people here in the Bay Area love to go on hikes and mountain bike rides. I mean, that's like entering into the mountain lion territory. Even though this is super rare, what can people do to stay safe?
Yeah, so the main thing that people can do is just maintain keen awareness when they're hiking in these areas. You know, this is all mountain lion country. And so you can make noise when you're hiking. Don't wear earbuds. You want to make sure people are just really vigilant and aware of what's going on around them. If you see a mountain lion, just maintain your distance. Don't run. Most of the time, the animal will leave the area on its own. So you have to make sure you give them a wide berth so they can leave. If the animal starts to approach you, we make sure that we tell people that they should make noise to try and scare it away. If it looks aggressive, so like ears down, teeth showing, making like growling or snarling noises, then that's when you should start throwing things at the animal. Again, making noise, not running. Stand your ground, and if you have to, then fight back.
So this is a situation where you want to give yourself space between you and the mountain lion, but also make yourself bigger and louder, and that will help in this situation. We're showing some video of some mountain lions. A lot of them are wearing these like tags on their necks. Do you know much about what's being done to track mountain lions in the Bay Area, and what kind of information would show up from wearing one of those little collars?
Yeah, so those collars basically give you like GPS locations of where the mountain lion or any animal that has this collar is over like whatever set time that you've programmed it to. And so Felidae doesn't use collars like ourselves. We track these animals more, just kind of their occurrence through camera traps, so kind of more non-invasive measures. But yeah, those collars can give really fine scale data about where a specific animal is. And because you have to catch it and put the collar on it, you know, like the sex, the approximate age, and kind of you can get some home range information from that collar.
What part of the Bay Area sees the highest concentration of mountain lions?
Well, we get the most activity in the peninsula, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there's like a high mountain lion population there. That area has a lot of like open space that's also bordered by urban edge. And so we get a lot of reports of sightings, but it's usually like the same few mountain lions walking around there, just because the lions will leave, say, for example, like Crystal Springs Reservoir or somewhere like that has a lot of good open space and a lot of prey. And so people will capture these animals on their ring or nest cameras. And so that's where we get the most activity. But again, that doesn't mean that there's like a high population of lions.
Good to know. Alice, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thanks.